Hey guys, Greg Christensen here, Grandview Livestock. I've had several people wondering what kind of does we have, and what's the best breed to get, and all questions along that line. And I don't know. I usually answer that like this. We've used Tex Master bucks, which are a Myotonic crossed with a little bit of Boer in them. We've got Spanish bucks. We've got some Kiko bucks, and we've got bucks we raised out of those, see, and then maybe I'll buy a Kiko buck or two or some other buck, occasionally Spanish bucks. But we've really just started raising our own when we can. This year we got kind of caught. We had to buy some. We had a bunch of them come up lame about breeding season. So, that happens to you once in a while. But, and then I've had people say, well, why do you use Myotonic? Aren't they kind of small? And they are. They're short and thick. And we've got, there's a buck coming here. He's limping a little bit himself. He's a Myotonic, at least a Myotonic cross of some kind. I think I bought him. But I like a short, thick goat. When you go take those kids to the sale barn, those are the kind that bring the most money. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with a short, thick Myotonic style goat. And they're really muscular. But then I can't have all my goats fainting when I go out and use the dog to bring them up. So if you cross them with something, usually just one cross will take the faint out of most of them. Yeah, we still have one or two kids around that'll faint. And it's really kind of a pain when you're going to get them up or do something with them. But there's nothing particularly wrong with Boers. It's just I'm not a good enough manager. We don't manage to that intensity to manage Boers. This buck right there, that's a Tex Master style buck. Some of them look like a Boer, but they're actually a little thicker. But anyways, we started with Boers, and I get a lot of people call me and say they started with Boers. And I'll just tell you about the Boers I had, and I'm not Boer bashing, but maybe it's the particular ones I had that they were poor mothers. They would up and leave their kids. They were very parasite prone. Yeah, we lost a lot of those goats. It almost wiped us out there the first couple years, and so I gave up on that. And then we started getting Kiko influence, and they are better. Better mothers, better parasite resistance. But it's not a silver bullet, guys. We still have some that get parasites. Some of our Kiko bucks could get parasites. But I'll tell you what works best for us is the ones we raise ourselves. They went through our mismanagement. They went through our system, how we do things. They've survived that. And it just seems like I'll buy other bucks, and I don't like them when I buy them, but I'll put them in with their contemporaries of ours the first year, and I don't know, I end up liking ours better. And so I think it's going to be the same way with you guys. And it's the same way with the does. When you buy does, and even if you bought them from me or somebody raised them like you want to raise them out on the range like this, you're going to find when you start getting your own doelings back in your herd, that's when you turn the corner. That's when things kind of start working for you. There's just something about the ones you raise, and they know your place, they know your forage, they know how to graze it. It just works better, guys. So that's what we do. We don't buy any does or doelings anymore. I guess I have in recent years from some people that started with my stock. They bought their goats from me several years ago, and then I did buy some buildings and things back from them. But you know, I just wouldn't go to the sale barn and buy some, because no matter how good they look and how much you like them, I feel like you're gonna wake up one day and look at yours and say, man, they're just better. They're just gonna be better for you. So we're gonna unroll this bale for these guys, and like I've told you before, they've got enough forage here. They can forage. We're only bringing, this is maybe 2 bales a week over here, and we're stretching the grass that they have out here, and we're feeding them some protein so they can utilize this old dead grass a lot better. So instead of having to come over here every day or 2, we come over here twice a week with a bale, and we're stretching this grass, and then they'll eat this bale today and tomorrow, and they'll graze a day or 2, and then we'll be back with another bale. So yeah, that's this place is about, I don't know, it's probably 7 or 8 miles away from home there. So, but we got enough here that makes it worth it. Well, I got to make sure my helper here, my grandson's got that netting cut off, and we're going to unroll this bale for him. So, hey, I'll give you another little tip, something I've done that might be useful for you. Like these goats here, I unrolled, I don't know, 2/3 of that bale over there where they were. And then I kind of went over here on the other side of the pasture behind the hill, and I'm unrolling the rest of this bale. And they'll eat over there, they'll get kind of full, they'll lay down. And tomorrow when they're up roaming around, they'll find this piece of bale. And that way they won't lay on it all day today. And we're supposed to have some rain, maybe freezing rain, coming tomorrow or Monday. So sometimes I leave the core a little bit bigger than the normal. So if it rains on it, see, it just gets the outside wet, but the inside hay is still good. And they'll eat that better than if I unroll it all and it gets rained on or freezing rain or snowed. So you know, that might, some people have asked me, you know, what I do if I'm rolling hay and that bunch doesn't need a whole bale. Sometimes I just pick it up and take it somewhere else. But if I'm several miles away from home and I don't want to come back for a few days, this is the way I'll do it. I just unroll the rest of it in another spot. Look like this guardian dog, something got a hold of his ear, probably one of the other dogs. They'll fight each other a lot of times. Just
hi.
Yeah, Dayton says hi. He's helping me this morning. Hope you all have your grandkids or kids or wife or whoever out helping you. It just makes it a lot more fun, don't it?